Hey, you're still around. That's good news. Now, many of you might be wondering, if I become a Python developer, what can I do with my career? And you know what? Python, I think, besides maybe JavaScript, offers some of the best opportunities for employment and options for different ways that you can go in your career. For example, you might want to become a software engineer. A software engineer is a person that builds software, builds programs, and code to solve real-world problems. If you want to work for a company like Google, Amazon, Facebook, Netflix, you might apply to become a software engineer and use Python in your coding interviews to solve coding problems and get in those big companies. Or you might want to apply for a job that's a Python developer. That's a very generic term, but a Python developer is essentially somebody that solves problems that a company has with Python. So it can be many different things. Or maybe you're a research analyst. And I have a friend who has a PhD in microbiology. And he uses Python because he analyzes data that his lab gets with Python. Or you might want to be a data analyst. That is similar to research analyst. They use whatever data that a company has and analyzes it to make business decisions. Again, we can use Python to analyze these things. Or you might want to become a data scientist. You can think of a data scientist as a level up from a data analyst. They can do what most data analysts do, but they also have really strong mathematical, statistical, programming backgrounds in order to create algorithms and study data in order to create perhaps new models. Or there's even a backend developer or a web developer that works on building, for example, API services. You can use tools like Django and Flask, things we'll talk about in this course, to build web applications. Or you might want to do testing and automation. Testing and automation can be as simple as testing a website or a web app, or it can be testing a mobile application and writing scripts to simulate user behaviors and test that a company's product works. And of course, a really popular one right now is machine learning. Creating machine learning models from lots and lots of data to create these models that can predict or perhaps create something useful for a company. The options are almost endless, and it can be overwhelming if you're just starting out. Luckily for you, in this course, we're actually going to touch on each one of these topics. And in our over 10 projects that we're going to build, we're going to experience what each one of these roles might do. So that at the end of the course, if you find something that piques your interest, well, you can pursue it further. But this way, we get to dip our toes in each one of these careers and see what you might like, what you might find interesting. But the beauty is that by learning Python, it opens up a whole world of possibilities. Possibilities of a really good career because it is a very valuable skill. All right, I hope you're excited. You're down a good path. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.